Hello everyone and welcome back to Farming Simulator 15 Gold Edition with me, Blue Star. How's everyone doing? As you can probably hear after if you see my last video, the fact I am actually speaking means my voice is back. So I'm happy about that. Um, so it's still a little cracky, a little scratchy. Every now and then I'll try not to directly to cough in the mic and pop anyone's speakers listening right now. Um, but I want to pick up where we left last time. There wasn't a lot I could do. I finished. Let me bring up a map here. See, there's one of those coughs right there. Sorry about that. Um, went ahead and picked up the grass here off of my grass field 1 and 2 that I made right here above field 18. I went ahead and mowed these 3 fields that I made here. My grass is 3, 4, and 5, and I did not done anything with them because I think it's about time to start to deal with our cow productivity level right here is only 45%. I want to finish driving that up to 100%. Now, to do that, looking at our cows information right here, they're they say 44% here. The other one said 45. What they're producing. See that we have 3 different types of feedings. We have feeding through grass, which is what we're doing, and we get 45%. We're also providing them straw. That also makes a part of that 45%. But there's 2 other feeding categories right here. One is silage, which we've tried to give them just pure silage. Just taking a scoop of it and dump it in, it doesn't work. The other thing is feeding through what is called mixed rations here. Now to do mixed rations, I did play around in Farming Simulator 13 a little bit, so I do know some of the basics of it. It's through feeding technology right here to do mixed rations. And we have 3 different options here. Let's see, this one turns a hay bale pretty much straight into straw and just gives it to him. Okay, here's the one that takes grass, straw, and silage and mixes them together. As you see, the capacity, is 18,000. But this one you have to drag behind a behind a tractor. And this one has a capacity of 1,200, but it's also self-driving. So you have 2 different options. The good thing about this one right here, is it does have the front piece and it can pick up the silage directly out of your bin. So that is my goal. That is what I'm going to want to be focusing on and striving to, is getting up to getting one of these. I kind of like the self-propelled. I like the idea of, being able to go get my silage and not have to pour it in. But we'll see what we got because we only have $455,000 to spend. I do have a silage bunker I can still, be selling. So to do that, there are 2 main ingredients we have to be able to get right now that we do not have. Click on this one. It doesn't matter either one. It shows the grass symbol, but they actually want the grass hay bale or straw bale. This actual bell looking thing is the wheat bell. Not the wheat bell, but the straw bell. So we have to get, both grass bells and straw bells. So to do that, we need to actually get into the belling technology. So simple, very easy to get the straw bells. It's just a matter of getting a baler here, and next time we harvest wheat or barley, picking up that loose straw that I have been just scooping up and selling with my trailer. We're gonna have to bale it up and then put it in our feeding technology. So we have to get a baler here. We have a choice between the round and the square. Square costs a little bit more, but I think I like the square bale. We're going to do the square. I've always done square. I always like the square, so we're going to do the square baler. Now, with the square baler, we need a way to pick up the bells. We do have 2 options here. They do have a round baler here, capable of carrying 8. We can wrap the round bales, which we're not doing round, so we need the square bale picker up here, right here. The auto stack. Purchase one of these. Now, to actually get grass bales, there's one component that has to be done other than just go scoop up grass, and that's called the tedders here. You simply have to use one of these, and as it says, a tedder turns grass around so it can dry faster. So we need a tedder. Let's see, this one's 13 meters wide, this one's 6.5. Yeah, 6.5 is good enough for what we're doing right now. Buy that. And as you can see, here's our new equipment, all scattered out for us. Turn the camera here. We have our baler, our bale picker upper, and our tedder machine. The reason why this is all we really have to have is, if you remember, we already have a rake. So that'll be pretty simple. We already own one of them. Okay. Save a little time here while we're driving back. We'll go ahead and start setting up the course route. Get rid of that. We are going to be doing a field work type. We need to load a route. We need our grass field outline number 3, because 1 and 2 has already been, picked up. We don't have any grass on it. So we need number 3. We need to unfold this guy. I forgot how wide it was. Auto detect, it says it's 7.1. And we're going to say you're 6. Thank you. I always like just doing a little bit of an overlap just to make sure. Okay, let's see. Field 3 always start in the northeast corner. I'm going south. Do at least 2 lanes ahead. Generate route. Thank you. And we're going to be starting at the first waypoint when we get here. As you see, our rake's already right there behind our T6 New Holland right there. Our worker, let him get to work. Okay, this guy, very simple, because he was already raking earlier when I couldn't talk. Field 3. We're also going to be starting in the northeast corner. We're going to be going south again. Yes, we're doing 2. Generate the route. He'll start at the first, but I need to let the other tractor get a pretty good head start. So we'll just set you right here out of the way. There's our great big T8 tractor. I figured this baler is going to need some power, and with us already using those 2 tractors, one to tether it, one to rake it, might as well go ahead and get the big boy out and let him handle the baling for us. Now, simply on this one, we're going to want to copy the New Holland T6 route. And the good thing about baling is it'll bale and it'll handle what it needs to do. Just a few of the differences I know between the square baler and the round baler, for example. The round baler, you have to stop every now and then to offload the bale before you can continue. And I'm not exactly 100% sure how well course play can handle stopping and not making sure it's missing and things like that. But plus, square baling's been around a lot longer, at least in the game with the auto bale trailer. So I'm a little bit more familiar with the square baler. It's probably why I'm sticking with it. Okay, as you can see, he's already doing a second wrap around there. Stage you right here because you'll follow the rake. And then lastly, we need our little bitty tractor. I think this guy actually could have actually handled the tedder. But no sense. I'm hoping this little guy can actually handle the trailer here. I think he can handle it empty, I'm afraid, and you know, full he might have problems. We'll see. Okay. I'm struggling a little bit just to pull the empty trailer. Okay. We also want to copy the T6, or actually we could copy the T8 now because they both should have the, you know, the same force loaded. Copy it. We're going to start at the first waypoint. Now, there's one thing special about this trailer. Everything else is center base, dead center of the tractor. As you can see, let me actually get off the road here. I'll push the X and unfold this guy. Sorry, I meant B. As you can see, the actual pickup piece is over here on the side. So, what we need to do as you can see, it's offset in that way. To the right. We need to probably offset it. Let's say, let's do this real quick. Let's first clear this, calculate. Okay, it says we're only 3 meters wide. No problem. Now let's load the course here. T8 will copy you. It says we're only 3 meters wide. Nope. I'm trying to look at the box here. We'll try that. We're going to try 2 meters off to the left. So what this guy will do now is he will always drive to the left side, hopefully putting this in the center path. Probably will need a little bit of tweaking and a little help along the way, but we'll see. Okay. You should definitely have a good enough lead on everybody to stay out of the way. As you can see, very simple there, just looking at the screen. Normal grass is a lighter green here, and this is almost turning to a brownish color where it's been tethered, or actually considered dry grass now. So you go ahead and start off and drive to the first waypoint. Give him a minute to unfold and get started, and then we'll tell this guy to go chase him. There he goes, and we'll launch this one. And launch you. Now this is the one I'm going to want to stay with because I'm probably going to have to tweak my offset here left and right as it tries to pick up the bell. We'll try to follow along and see, you know, how centered that the line looks. As you see, it's we may need to move over a hair or two. As you can see in the upper left corner, if we really watch that, it tells you how full the baler already is. Unfortunately, there is a downside. Crud, crud, crud. Stop. Unhook. Current waypoint. With the square baler and the first baler too, it will not actually drop on the ground. So you have a little bit of a glitch with that. That should be like the third bale completion right there. Stop. Go. I'm hoping we don't end up with too bad of a traffic jam with all these tractors on the same field. See, there's that very first square bell right there is where it dropped it. Scooped it up. Now that everybody's almost got a lap on us. Come on, keep going. And there you can see it a little bit where we can probably offset just a little bit out. You may not want to actually do a course route with this guy like this. You may decide want to just drive it yourself, because as you can see, there's sometimes a pretty good gap between one bell and the next bell before the pickup. Okay, I'm doing that. Stop. I don't care about this. I will do it myself, thank you. You can do it with course players. You see it was working. It's just I decided to abort it. Okay, stop driver. Let's pull this guy back. Right away, I don't need a whole lot of grass bells. I just want to gather a few. See, there's no real reason for him to do that down in that back trip, because there's one being dropped. I'm gonna do something. Drop the tether right there. I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy back. This is my normal tractor here that I normally do my silage unloading. Figure I might as well go ahead and get that going again. ETA unload lane number 1. Back weight. Front weight. We're already on the correct job. And he's already back to work. Cool. What are we doing? Let's see. Nah, he's not about ready to drop another one. You should be able to get at least one more bell before they quit. Oh, it's dropping right there. Looky there. We'll just drive over here real quick. Those in here. Thank you. Okay, it's just going to be a bully and pushing. Stop. Back him up. With just this little bit done, you know, instead of running the wreck around, I can just turn on the baler here and... Oops, I probably got to lower it, don't I? Yep. Up just a little bit more here. See if we can hopefully get that next bell to drop. Now there is one thing, I'll go ahead and mention it now. We probably won't get to it this video, it'll be in the next video. Let me get this out of the way real quick. Is as you can see on the back of the baler, there's like 1, maybe 2 grass bells already complete. They just have not dropped. As we start to pick up straw, it will go ahead and push those out and drop those, and then the straw will come out. So that is one of the biggest downsides, and actually probably one of the things why a lot of people don't like the square baler is, as you can see, there's that bale right there sitting on the back of it. Probably two of them fully completed right there. And they haven't dropped. They're literally just sitting in the baler. They will come out, the very next thing we start picking up. And because, as you can see on the balers that you can see in the upper left corner there, it says I've already 4% made a new grass bale. That'll actually be overridden by straw. It'll either destroy the 4% and start back over at 0, or I just realized something. Let me. It'll either wipe it out, and the computer will think it doesn't have it, or it will, just say it's a straw bale anyway, because it's going to be more straw than grass. A little bit of coloring, as you can see, it is a greenish looking bale. It does have a green tint to it. That is how we're going to tell the difference between it and the straw when we make the straw bales. The straw bales will actually be made out of straw, so they're going to be looking, more of a brownish shade. You'll see them. I'll get it, putting them side by side. The only way to avoid, the grass and straw swap is, if you buy 2 balers, and I don't want 2 balers. You're still working. How many bales did we end up with? We end up with what? 7 total? Yeah, so 7 total bales. That's not bad. Plus, we probably have 1 or 2 that'll come out the baler when we start picking up straw, so that'll give us 9, almost 10 bales. That should be enough to start the grass. Might as well go ahead and get this guy back working. Let's see here. Think. Clear out the course. We're now moving to field 4. Same route. Calculate. First waypoint, go. Copy the T6. Load the builds 3 and 4 BGA unload. That one. So I'll probably go ahead and end the video here shortly, guys. Is all I'm doing is, finish picking up the rest of this grass and go ahead and stack it in the BGA. I'm starting to fill lane 2 over there. As I partially did last time when I couldn't speak. Oh, no. Stop. I just realized something. Bad. I forgot to take the offset out. That's a tractor thing. That's not a tool implement. Now let's have the tractor drive. There we go. And we should be traveling a little bit faster with this tractor than the New Holland's making around, so you should be able to catch up. You still got another complete loop to do. Excuse me. So guys, I'm not sure how long this video's been. As you can see, that's very simple. Those are going to be the tools that are going to be needed to make a bale. Especially grass, you do need to tether it, which aka drying the grass. Then you need to rake it up, then bale it. Then you got to, in some form or manner, either get an auto bale loader like I did, or go take your front end loader, get rid of the bucket, and put some type of pitchfork or hay fork, baling fork on the front of it. Manually load it. You can put it on a flatbed trailer if you want to buy one of those. Stack it yourself. Your choice. There's multiple different options. I just showed you the one I prefer to do. You know, for me the auto baler just works a whole lot easier, and the trailer hangs onto it when it's loaded that way. So I'll go ahead and get these last two fields done here, guys. Again, I hope you're enjoying the series. Please hit the like, the share buttons, guys. Help me grow my channel. I very much do appreciate it. Again, as always, leave a comment. You know, let me know what you're thinking. You know, let me know of a new game that's coming out that you think I might be interested in, and you know, also you might want to, you know, see me play or dab at, and give you an inside view of looking at it. Just let me know. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now.